It's no longer news that some fashion designers, some tailors are stinkingly rich. They are so much rich, they are at the top, they are fully booked before the year runs out. And some others, fashion designers and tailors, are so broke that they are managing their life. Have you ever wondered why this happens? In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 skills that you need to learn in order to stand out and get to the top as well. In each of these 5 skills, you may find out that one may apply to you. My name is Justice, and this is my channel. Please, if you find this interesting, do well to subscribe, and we'll continue to see you on a regular basis. Okay, so number one skill that every fashion designer, of which stands the unique designers out from the other ones. Number one is quality control. Now, when we talk about quality control, we're talking about making sure that the outfit you're sewing. Now, the case is not that you don't know how to sew, but the finishing is not always given. If you check out the designers that make it to the top, their finishing are always unique. And of course, when you go to the boutique, there are dresses that stand out, more expensive because of the finishing, because of the quality of the fabric that is used. Now, quality control will make sure that the dress is well ironed. There are no hanging threads anywhere along the seam line. Your seams are straight and strong, not tight. There's a difference between a strong seam and a tight seam. We don't want it to be tight, we want it to be neatly sewn and strong. Now, in this case, you're not going to be using yellow thread to sew a red garment. We also want to make sure that our drafting is right in order to maintain a proper balance and fit of the dress on whoever that is going to wear it. When all of these are put together, you realize that your clients are going to remember and recommend you to other ones, and of course, come back for more quality, because quality is assured. Now, number two skill that every fashion designer needs to learn is communication skill. When we talk about communication skill, you don't need to be a talkative. You don't need to be so much of a social person before you have a good communication skill. Now, communication skill will make it possible for you to know what exactly your clients want. You may have something else in mind, and your clients have another thing in mind. And because you're not communicating, you will not be able to find out. Now you went to the market to buy, and the color or shade of color that you were supposed to buy, you did not see it. You changed to another one, which might be really okay, but you did not communicate to your client. You could have finished everything, and coming to mix the dress, she will tell you this is not what she wants, because you did not communicate. Not like it's not going to fit, but she is not aware, and so she's not going to take it. So communication is very, very important. Don't be among the tailors that will change style for a client because you think that is nice without informing them before doing that. It is also nice that you explain your process, not like you're going to explain the process of cutting and sewing. We're going to explain the process of the fit, the garment, and everything that may be going or may be involved into the garment making. This will help the client to be fully involved in her dressmaking and also respect your decision. You're going to build confidence and prevent misunderstanding in the future. Now, number three skill, which helps fashion designers to stand out, is marketing skill. This is the bloodline. This is the lifeblood, whichever one you want to take. This is what makes it possible that your products are being sold. You cannot be producing and you're not selling. Producing in this case does not mean that you're a ready to wear vendor. You can be a bespoke tailor, but the designs you have, or in a way that you're trying to get clients to come to know you, you're not communicating, you're not marketing it very well, you will not be able to sell yourself and your services to the right client. So marketing is very, very essential. Check all the big fashion designers, they do not joke with their marketing. Now, in marketing, it requires money, but as someone who is not yet well to do, you don't need so much money to market yourself. You can start from where you are. Make sure that what you're putting out there is exactly what you want or what represents the kind of clients that you want to serve, right? So you don't put out A and expect B to come to you. So you make sure that your marketing is top notch. This is where the money is going to come from, and you need it so well. Your marketing makes way for you to be um, visible, and of course visibility creates opportunity. So you need this opportunity through visibility in order for you to sell your products, your services, and any other thing that you want to get along the line. Now the fourth skill that every fashion designer needs to know is business and pricing skill, or let's just say pricing skill. Okay, you're already in the business, right? But if you do not understand your pricing so well, it will be difficult for you to grow in your business. So pricing requires that you're confident. Pricing requires that you know the amounts of things that you're going to be putting into the dress. You know how much they are being sold. It requires that you know the cost at which you're running your business. It requires all of this in order for you to give the right price to your clients. Number one thing you need is your confidence. If you don't have confidence, even if your pricing is so cheap, your clients are still going to price you lower because you're not confident. And people can sense when you are not confident. They can sense when you're not confident, right? So no matter what it is that you're placing your price on, make sure that you have confidence in what you're doing. Number one, you need is competence. When you're competent in what you're doing, you're definitely going to have confidence, all right, which will affect your pricing, either positively or negatively. So you need to build it very well. And then number five is your actual skill in sewing, right? Your actual skill in sewing. One thing you need to know is that your knowledge and your skill is daily depreciating. And for this reason, you need to continue to top it up. What you know tomorrow may be obsolete. What you know yesterday, rather, may be obsolete tomorrow. And at this point, it is depreciating to become obsolete tomorrow. The trends keep changing. So you need to keep updating yourself. You need to keep learning. You need to keep upgrading. Upgrading does not actually mean that you have to travel to go learn. If that is what you want, that's fine. But you need to make sure that you're updated in your knowledge and keep dishing out what the people, your clients actually want, not just what you desire to give them. So putting all of this together, you realize that this is the reason why top designers keep being at the top, because they do all of this, and some others who think that it does not matter remain where they are. Now, which of these skills do you have? Which one do you think you need to put into consideration and practice more? Let's see your comments in the comment section, and we're going to see you in our next video. I hope this makes sense to you. Please like, share, follow, and I'm going to see you in my next video. If you have any question you want to ask, you can type it in the comment section, and I'm going to reply you in another video.